But anyways, man, I had the opportunity to pick up a pair from Foot Action. As y'all know, I did went to Orlando today. Went to the Nike outlet. Returned.
Pairs back for a lot cheaper, bro. Whole lot cheaper.
My B grades. I returned my B grades, overpriced B grades, to get a cheaper price B grades, man. The Melo 13s, y'all saw that. Really wasn't much to record based on the fact y'all saw an outlet video. I guess I trolled y'all the other day when I had the Union 1s in hand. Side note, let me get into that real quick. Before y'all get tight and unsubscribe, man, let me just hear me out, man. The homie met me at the outlet to return his shoe, so I said, why not, right? Why not title this Returning Jordan? I was like, why not title this Returning These Joints? With a picture of the Union box and me in front of the Nike outlet. Theoretically, I did return the shoe at that spot because that's where I met him. But anyways, man, I appreciate if y'all still here, you're rocking with me, or maybe the new subscribers based off of that video that start following this channel, welcome. And for y'all still here, thank you. For y'all that left, goodbye. Let's get into these shoes, man. Oh, I copped this pair at Foot Action. Air Jordan box. Y'all see the Foot Action tag there with the blank label. Size 12, my size. Flimsy box, bro. It is what it is, right? You got your black paper, and here we go. Boom, blah. The Air Jordan XI Concords, the shoe of the moment, the shoe of the month, the shoe of the year, possibly, maybe, perhaps, absolutely for most. For me, I'm glad I have it. The fact that I never owned a Concord in my life, playoff, whoever y'all want to call this joint. This shoe do bring back history. When this shoe first came out, you already know all the drama that came behind this shoe. You know, the Get Money boys, y'all saw them on the national television.
So I've been getting shoes. It was crazy out here. Like, you know, me and a group of my friends, you know, from Lakewood, we get a lot of money. So it's nothing to us to buy shoes. Man, we just came up here, you know, to have fun. Like, you know, we get money, boys. We get money. We came up and had fun, man. There were people trampling people over paying tennis shoes.
That video's still going viral to this day. A lot of people talking about it because it's going to be the 7th year that these shoes drop in this form. Well, actually, not this form. This form is completely different from the previous form. A lot of negativity came behind this shoe, where you see crowds and crowds and possibly mobs of people breaking down doors, barriers, trying to get this shoe. That release was crazy. I was no part of that release. I wasn't in my bag about shoes until a couple years after. No, I was not even part of that release, man. I was far removed from that. I didn't even participate in picking these joints up. Wow, but man, the Air Jordan 11. What more can you say, right? Patent leather all around the shoe, rope laces, white and black. You got that translucent outsole with the Concord blue. Jumpman facing the right way. Jordan 45 when he came back. And that's how I remember this shoe. I remember Micheal Jordan playing the Orlando Magic in the 1995 playoffs. And I remember Nick Anderson came from behind and hit the ball from Jordan. Jordan turned the ball over and lost that game. I think they was down. I forgot how much points they was down, but I know Jordan had the ball in his hand as he should in the last moments and last seconds of any game. Jordan was in his bag. He was fresh off of baseball. He was probably 23, maybe 32 games from playing baseball into the NBA league where the elites, the best of the best basketball players play. And he got all the way to the Eastern Championship, but lost to Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Hardaway, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott. Scott Skiles probably was on that team. He lost to that team. You would say my Orlando Magic because I'm in the city, but it's not my Orlando Magic because I don't rep Orlando Magic. It's not my favorite basketball team. That moment, that event, that game is more nostalgia for me than the 2011 events that happened or transpired to get this shoe. I want no part of that. The only part I want to remember about this shoe is what happened that day when Jordan got the ball stolen from behind by Nick Anderson. And I know Jordan probably never forget that game, that moment, because that turned him into a savage after that, because you know the Bulls got the second three-peat. They won 3 championships right after that loss. Eastern Conference champions were Orlando Magic, not Chicago Bulls. That was the first time Jordan lost in the Eastern Conference Championship. Every time he played in the playoffs, the Eastern Conference Championship, he wins. But not that year. Shaquille, Dennis Scott, Nick Anderson, Anthony Hardaway had something else up their plan, especially Nick Anderson. Which we went on to miss like 4 free throws against the Houston Rockets to lose the finals. But I'm not going to bring that up. I digress. But man, what do you think about these shoes, bro? Yes, I know a million pairs were made, possibly. I don't work for Jordan Brand, so I can't tell you. I'm not in the warehouse making these shoes, so I don't know. All the media outlets is claiming 1 million pairs. So let's go with that number. 1 million pairs of adult men's shoes made for this Air Jordan 11 model. Wow, that's a lot of pairs. And it sold out instantly. You couldn't find them on the sneaker app. They were gone. Now, I didn't even hesitate to get them on the sneaker app because I won technically 3 pairs. I won size 11.5 at Jimmy Jazz. Thank you to them. They give your boy a call. But it's 11.5. I prefer 12. And then I also hit on Foot Action and Foot Locker. This is the Foot Action pair. This is the Foot Locker pair. Now at the moment, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the second pair. I don't care to double up, but this shoe is part of history for so many reasons, and everybody have their reasons of why this shoe is important to them. Maybe your first pickups was in 2011 when all that pandemonium happened, or maybe your first pickup in so many cases were these joints. This wasn't my first Jordan 11. This wasn't my first camp out for a shoe sneaker. I do like the sneaker, and I'm definitely happy to have it in a collection, man. But I don't know what more I could talk about that haven't been talked about. I'm just giving you my experience, my thoughts and opinions about what transpired during my presence when MJ was playing and I seeing him rocking these shoes. I didn't have this beautiful moment like, oh my God, what are those on his feet? Nah, I was more into basketball. I want to see what MJ was going to do that day. Just so happenly he had these and he did it in these. But we all know how the history book is written. MJ lost that finals. Even though he debuted these shoes in Orlando and Florida, he lost the Eastern Conference Championship. So despite him losing, he still ultimately won because this shoe, playoff Concords, Jordan 11, grills, whatever you guys want to call it, were made famous that moment, that instance in 1995 when he debuted these shoes on feet. Even though he got fined, sucker NBA, David Stern, thank you, goodbye. Even though he got fined, not once but twice, he finally decided to take him off his feet. This is not the first time Jordan been fined either. You know, the first time Jordan got fined was those band ones, allegedly. People think it was the airships, whatever. The history book is written, commercials were made. They were called the band ones. But the second time was these. Now, the NBA today allowed you to wear anything on feet, which I'm happy. Thank you, the new commission of NBA. I forgot your name, Silverman. I think it's Silverman. I'm not sure. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. You can wear any shoe in the NBA today, man. And I was talking to my homie today, because of these shoes, because of Jordan setting the trend, trying different things on court, he was able to transcend not only the culture of sneakers, but also the lifestyle of sneakers, the nostalgia factor, watching the greatest player ever to compete during my era, my time when I was promptly into basketball, when I was inspired by watching other great people play, Jordan included, later became Iverson. He threw these on feet, and he did what he did in these shoes. And you have to respect it. You have to respect that. And because I respect that, I will have to give this the ultimate tribute. Probably the best shoe, maybe the best silhouette, hands down, by the greatest player ever. What a combination. The greatest player ever to play basketball. Also, the greatest signature silhouette shoe of modern era at this moment, at this time as we speak in 2018. The famous of all the 11s, the Concords, the stuff that started it all, the stuff that started the campouts, the brawling, the mob mentality. For the good or for the bad, these shoes created what we have today, the sneaker culture, for greater or for worse. We're here because of these. Now, this may not be everybody's favorite, not mine. Definitely not my favorite 11. There's something about this shoe that you have to give your all due respect, and I have, and I did, and I bought 2 pairs. But anyways, man, I hope you guys like my story, my commentary about these shoes. It wasn't too much of a review, just my thoughts and opinions, and also the clips and footage of me going cop these shoes earlier. It wasn't crazy, wasn't pandemonium as most people experience today. I'm not sure how you guys did. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys do. Did you cop 1 pair, 2 pairs? Were you intentionally cop 1 pair? Were pairs sitting where you were at? And because they were sitting, do you pick them up? Do you pick some up for friends? How many people do you help get this shoe today? But anyways, man, appreciate each and every single one of you for watching this video. If you're new to this channel and you like what you just saw and you cop your pair, put Concords down in the comment section below. Everybody else, man, keep leaving those comments and your boy get back to you as soon as possible. Until then, you already know my slogan. Good to go. It's a wrap.